Hello everybody, welcome to Erndale's. I have found the best place to sit and work here at the dining room table. The sun is just pouring in this morning. The atmosphere is wonderful. Everywhere I look, I see Christmas around me. So what I'm doing is I've got my very last pair of socks on the needles. These are for Gary. He likes a nice long leg, so I still have some leg to do. But actually, I think I'm thinking I'm going to run out of yarn. So this is the leg. This is 8 inches. That's as far as it's going to go for this pair of socks. So now I'm going to change yarn, and I'm going to put this on for the heel, the gusset, the heel and the gusset, and then I'll change back to this again for the foot, and then this for the toe. I'm trying to use up some of these little odds and balls, but I did put it already on the cuff, and it turned out nice. I actually like the two together. It looks good. So I'm just ready to start the heel. I'm changing colors now. But what I was doing before I turn the camera on, I've been reading through the 25 pages of instructions for this Afghan. I'm not kidding, it's very involved. I mean, it's not going to be difficult, but it's very involved. And she has given graph and written instructions. And because it's been a while since I've done anything like this, I thought maybe I would do a swatch, maybe a house or a tree or reindeer. I don't know. I'm deciding where to start, but I thought I would do a little swatch, and I have some just leftover acrylic yarns, and I thought I would just do it in this and make like a hot pad for on the table, you know, when you're putting something hot. So I'm going through here, and I'm trying to decide what it is I want to do. I don't know what it is I want to do. I kind of would like to do a house. We'll see. I have to, but this is a massive project. It really is. I'm not kidding. It's 30 pages of instructions for this beautiful Afghan. And I'm not going to be doing it alone. My cousin bought the kit as well. We're going to do it together. She's already done her swatch, and she did really well. So I think I'm gonna maybe do that after I get the heel started on this sock. I think I'm gonna start working on that and just see how it goes. The only thing I don't like about this is that you have to break the yarn at the end of every row and start it again at the beginning. That's how you get this. It's not like you're carrying any yarn across the back like you would normally in like Fair Isle knitting, or even in that kind of crochet. I've done blankets before where there is a seam. It's usually right in the middle, and it's, you know, you're just carrying your yarn across, you're crocheting across the yarn. This isn't like that. This is mosaic crochet. So you're doing one row, you're cutting your thing, and you're going back to the beginning, and you're doing it, and you're working down either one row or two row. You're working down over that. So totally different than carrying your yarn behind. And she does say in here that there is a way to do it so that it is reversible, completely reversible, so you don't have the long stringy things at the back. She didn't include those instructions, but I might just, if I'm not starting this until January, so I might actually investigate that and see if I can perfect that, however it is. I don't know. I've never done that type of thing before. And if I can practice that a bit, I think it would be worthwhile to have the front and the back exactly the same. If there's a way to do that, I'd like to do mine that way. So yeah, this is going to be a nice project. I have also been working on my other blanket. I'll show you. I have to just pause you for a second. This one here, this too was a kit. It was a Hirschner's kit. And I really liked the idea of the, what's it called? feather and fan. I've always wanted to do a feather and fan. My mom used to do this stitch quite often in her Afghans, and I really liked just the look of it, and it was so delicate. So I have been knitting on this one, and I've started the third repeat now. It's coming along really nice. I really like it, and it's just 4 rows, and actually the pattern is only in one of the rows. The first row is knit, second row is purl, then the third row is pattern, and then the fourth row is purl, and you just keep repeating that. And then you create the fade by changing, after every 4 rows, you change the color. So there's quite a bit of things to weave in at the end on this one too. For a while I was doing it at the end of every row, and then I thought, I'll just do it all at the end. So this is the other knitting project that I'm working on. I'd like to get this one done before I start that other one, because I also have that one where it is different squares of patterns. I started that a long time ago, and I need to get that one done too. So I'm trying to be really good about finishing this before I start that other one, even though I really want to start a crochet project. So that's what I'm doing, sitting here in the sun. It's just, it's nice and cozy and warm, and I have my coffee, and I'm just plugging away at some of these projects. And I've also been stitching. I haven't shown them to you, but I have been stitching. So I will catch you up with that in one of the other videos. So thank you for watching. I'm really enjoying all your comments. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. And like my videos if you like it. Leave a comment. I really do enjoy hearing from you. And we're getting through these Vlogmas one little day at a time. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Today is the 13th of December and the 13th day of Advent. Today, Jonathan is getting a set of antique pens. These pens belong to my mother. They are from the 30s, and she was about 13 when she received them. They even have her name engraved in them here. It's kind of worn off a little bit, but it says Erna Rosnagel. That was her maiden name. So she used these pens, probably for 40 years. And one is a pen with a nib. That's what you call it. And the other is a pencil. The end is missing off this pencil, but everything else is there. They are Schaefer's, which are excellent quality, and they are antique Schaefer's. And my mom loved to doodle and write, and Jonathan is exactly the same. He has a lot of her talent. I've had these since I was probably 13. And I always knew I would give them to my child, so he's getting them now, along with some berry tea. I hope he will find a way to have these restored and fixed. I know he will, and I know he'll treasure them. So that is today's Advent gift.